Your ass is gonna get reamed.
Hey loners, it's OnlySeth, and today, well, I just got back from Bath and Body Works, and I'm going to start from the very beginning. I'm so mad right now, guys. Like, you literally have no idea. I was shaking to the point where I couldn't even film a video.
So mad.
Yeah. So let me backtrack. If you guys have been watching my videos, you all know that I've been searching high and low for certain candles from Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body.
I have been searching for 2 cents. I have been searching for the winter candy apple and the iced gingerbread. This is the last day of the sale, Sunday, right? So I've been calling my store in Appleton in Wisconsin. I just want everyone to know that. And this happened in Appleton, so I've been calling my store every day for the past week wanting these 2 cents. I wanted winter candy apple and iced gingerbread. They were supposed to come out, I think they were launching it in like October 29th. So they were supposed to be out, and I have been calling Green Bay, Appleton, Fond du Lac, and an outlet in Oshkosh. All four stores don't have them. That's not what made me mad. It made me to the point where it ticked me off a bit, and they'll eventually come in. No big whoop.
No big whoop.
So I have to calm down because it gets really bad here. I've been calling. They don't have them. This morning, well, actually yesterday, I called Appleton store and I said, you know, I hate to bother you again, but I'm calling about these candles, and I said, if I am harassing you or anything in any way, please let me know because I can be quite persistent. So I went to Oshkosh store today, and before I went, I called my Appleton store again, and I said, I gave you my number and everything. I've been looking for these 2 candles. I'm going to Oshkosh store, and if you guys have my 2 candles, I would head over there, right? I was amazed. She said, guess what? We have them in. I was like, what? Please put one of each a hold. I bought 2 peach bellinis a while ago. Actually, I brought 3. I was gonna take these 2 peach bellinis and exchange them, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I'm going to go to Oshkosh first. I'm going ahead because I live in Neha. I said I'm going to Oshkosh first, and then I'm going head all the way to Appleton to get these 2 candles because I want them. Please hold the iced gingerbread and the winter candy apple, I said to them. She said, will do, okay, and then everything's fine. So I get to Oshkosh, my mom and I are like shopping there, and just to let you guys know, Oshkosh is like 50 minutes away. And it was also the same day the Packers were playing, and good thing they won. That was the best thing that came out of that day. And I don't know, but I've been taking care of bitches all fucking day. Okay, so I'm seriously really upset, and guys, you are not gonna believe what just happened. My mom and I are in the outlet in Oshkosh, and all of a sudden I get this call like, oh, that's weird, I missed the call. So I called the number back, and I'm like, who is this? Someone just called me. And she's like, oh, this is Bath and Body Works, she said. I was just wondering about what time you were coming. Well, I said, I'm in Oshkosh right now. We're leaving in about 15 minutes, and then we are heading to Appleton, and we'll be there right away. I'm just gonna go in and out. That's about it. And I'm like, and she was like, we have them at our off-site store. I'm sorry about that. And I'm like, an off-site store? And she's like, yeah, it'll only take a few minutes to get them. I just wanted to know where your whereabouts are at the time. I said, if you're going to this off-site store to get my 2 candles, like, why isn't it there? And she's like, oh, no. She's like, we'll just grab all of them and bring them on over. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm leaving about 10 to 15 minutes. I'll be there in half an hour. No problem, great. Hang up the phone, and I continue my day. So I get to Appleton, and my mom does all the shopping. She's probably spent $60 getting stuff, and my mom had to register those 2 candles, and I went to the front desk and I said,
hi, I was the person who called. Can you please get my candles because I'm just gonna exchange them. And the woman looked at me really funny, and she was really a bitch to me. The first woman who helped me out. She had blonde hair. I don't know her name, but she was kind of rude to me, and she was like, I really don't know anything about that. And I was like, oh no, that's no problem. I'm like, I'm sure the manager knows, not a big deal. And then she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna help the person in back of you first. And she's like, just wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
So she leaves and she goes to get the manager and comes back and she says, just get this.
Get this.
Get it.
They're not in the store. And I'm like, oh no. I just talked to somebody like half an hour ago and they said they would get them right away and come back. She said, we didn't leave yet. I'm like, you didn't leave yet? I called about half a fucking hour ago. And I'm like, they should be here. And then she said, we're just really busy. I look around. And there's barely anyone in the freaking store. There's barely anyone in the store because Packers are playing today and everyone is at home watching TV where I should have been. So I said, okay. She goes back, talks to the manager, comes back out, and she's like, okay, well, the girl's leaving right now to get your candles. So yeah, the girl's leaving right now. And I'm like, okay, well,
Right now.
I'm not going anywhere else in the mall. I'm just here for the sole purpose of getting these candles. So I'm gonna wait right here. Girl, I'm gonna wait right here. She's
Right
like,
here.
okay, well, I'm just gonna get the next customer back of you. And I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting. About 15 minutes later, Miss Jen, manager Jen, comes out and says, I am so sorry. I honestly thought we had your candles at our off-store site, but we only have this small 4 ounces in.
Not big.
And I said very calmly, you're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. And she said, no. And she's like, what can I do? She said, I can call around. And I said, no. And I said, I've been calling Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, Appleton, where else? Green Bay. I said, I've been calling all the fucking stores. No one has them. And I'm like, when you told me this morning you had them.
Had them.
And I'm like, wait, what do you mean you don't have them? And she's like, we just don't have them. I'm sorry. It's my mistake. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll get my peach Bellini candles back. And then she's like, okay. She walks all the way around, gets my candles, and she's packaging them up like I'm okay. I'm like, well, I don't want to be rude or anything, I said, but I think I deserve something. I'm like, if it's a free item or gift certificate or something for what just happened here. I said, because I've been on you guys for a week trying to get these candles. And with you telling me that they were here, and I carted myself and my mother all the way to Appleton to get these mother effing candles. I didn't actually say that. That was all in my head. I was actually very pleasant while talking to her. So, you know what? You know what Jen says to me? You know what this goddamn Jen says to me? I can give you some coupons and put items in your bag. And I said, Jen, I have every single coupon that Bath & Body Works has. I said, I have about 10 of them. And I don't need any more coupons, I said. Can you give me something else? Something? She takes my original receipt for my peach Bellinis, takes it out of the bag and says, there's an 800 number at the top of this receipt, and when you call, you'll get a live person. You can explain to them what happened, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you with something. And I said, a live person? Who the fuck do you think I'm talking to now? Am I talking to you who is not really here? Are you reality? Because I thought you were a live person. Are you not a live person? I left the F word out, and she looked at me and said, I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't help you. And I said, give me my candles now. And she kept on apologizing. And I said, I want to leave this store. Give me my candles now. Meaning my peach Bellinis. So she gave me my peach Bellinis, and I was on my merry fucking way. And then that bitch, Jen. You know what I'm gonna do, Jen? I'm calling your district manager. I'm telling them what happened and what you did and how you fucked up. And I'm telling them that that other blonde girl was rude to me.
Jen, your ass is gonna get reamed. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
It was just a really bad situation that ended badly, and I'm done now. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with everybody so we can have everybody know in the state of Wisconsin and around the whole United States that Jen from Appleton needs to check her shit out. Bye.
Your ass is gonna get reamed.